Welcome back to another edition of the number one podcast in your headphones, Prem Brulee. I am your host, Premal of the Play Call Network. Back again. Without further ado, let's get going on Yeah Fam or Nah. First up, you know it's a slow sports week when I lead with fucking horse racing. But anyway, Yeah Fam or Not, a drama at the Kentucky Derby. By now everybody saw that Maximum Security at 9-2 odds won, but then didn't. The horse became the first Derby winner in 145 years to be disqualified for interference when the horse's jockey went out a few lanes. I don't know. I don't get it. It led to an agonizing wait and an eventual stunning reversal that made 65-1 Longshot Country House the winner at the Kentucky Derby. The owners of Maximum Security plan to file appeal with the Kentucky Horse Racing Commission, contending that their horse should be declared the rightful winner of the 2019 Kentucky Derby. That's according to the horse's owner, Gary West, who told that to the Today Show. Maximum Security will also skip the Preakness. I mean, yeah, fam, to the drama. It's better than the usual build-up all day just for a 1-minute race. I mean, do you realize they had a whole day of broadcasting leading to this main event, and then it's just this short-ass race? I know people love this shit and that there were 150,000 people there in attendance. But for a race that always seems like it's raining, while all these people are dressed up, wearing big-ass hats, I don't get it. So I'm a nah. I mean, you can sound the alert. Sorry, horse racers.
Petty alert, petty alert, petty alert.
Next up in Yeah Fam or Nah, gotta cover the NBA playoffs. The second round is midway through, roughly. And a Yeah Fam or Nah to Kawhi Leonard having the best postseason in recent history. In Kawhi's first 9 games of the 2019 playoffs, he became the first player in NBA postseason history to average 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists on an effective field goal percentage greater than 65. He's averaging 32.3 points, 7.7 rebounds, and 3.4 assists with an effective field goal percentage of 66.2%.
Wow.
All that being said, it's going to be a damn shame when he leaves Toronto after developing this sore back from carrying this godforsaken team. Is it wrong to sound this on himself? Doesn't matter. I did it anyway. But I'm a nah to this. Can I interest you in one LeGod James carrying a sorry-ass Cavs team to the NBA Finals just last postseason? Dude was putting up gaudy numbers and willed a team to the NBA Finals. We'll talk about Kawhi maybe if the Raptors make it far. But until then, you ain't in a spot above LeGod James. I don't give a shit about your numbers. Then the other big thing of note so far in this conference semifinal round is the 4 overtime game in Game 3 of the Nuggets-Blazers series. The Blazers won 140-137 on a shot by Rodney Hood. That game tied the record for number of overtimes. I am a yeah fam to this. They are spitting right in the faces of everybody who thought this would be the most boring series. So yeah fam to that. Interested to see how this round plays out. But anyway, on to the NFL. Yeah fam or not to the following. Dwayne Haskins needed to ask Joe Theismann for permission to wear number 7 for the Washington Redskins. This was from Theismann via Pro Football Talk. Quote, I'm anxious to sit down and talk to Dwayne about that. I'm not opposed to it. I'm not saying yes yet, but I really want to sit down and talk to the young man and get a chance to meet him. I know he's reached out and said he wants to ask me, so as early as I can get back into town and be able to set up an opportunity when he gets into town to be able to sit down and talk to him about it. End quote. So Theismann wore number 7 during his 12 seasons in Washington, including a Super Bowl 17 appearance. The number has not been worn for 33 years. Theismann did end up okaying it after having Haskins consider possibly creating his own legacy with the New Jersey number. Haskins thought about it and did still want it, so lo and behold, he will be number 7 for Washington. Theismann, after okaying it, said, quote, it's been 33 years since anybody's worn the number, and it hasn't been retired, so it was still available. The organization has been wonderful, not giving it to anybody just randomly, and I think Dwayne went about this the right way, and that's the reason why I feel good about it. End quote. Okay, I would have loved this move on Haskins' part, but Joe Theismann acting all high and mighty set me off on this one. I'm a big fat nah. And sure, you can sound this alert. This is for all you old heads that want Theismann to give fucking approval over a jersey number. I'm gonna sound it just for you guys.
Petty alert, petty alert, petty alert.
This dude does not have the type of resume warranting a retired number. For fuck's sake, it hasn't been worn in 30 plus years, so they had that amount of time to retire it, but haven't. No one's worn it, that's honor enough. But to act like you were this keeper of number 7, come on, man. That'd be like me making each varsity high school baseball player at my alma mater ask me for permission to wear my bench warmer jersey. I expect the next mathlete, academic all-conference dude on the baseball team to run it by me when they don that number 26. Let's get the fuck out of here, Joe. On to Likey No Likey Hate It. First up on Likey, the GOAT, Vince Carter, Vinsanity, half man, half amazing, says he'll be returning for his 22nd season. Obviously assuming he is signed by someone. If he signs, it will be the record for most seasons, breaking a tie with Dirk Nowitzki, who retired after this past season, Robert Parrish, Kevin Willis, and Kevin Garnett. If he signs, he'll become the first NBA player to play in 4 different decades. What a guy to do it. My guy, Vince Carter. I hope someone signs him. And for those of you asking, no, he does not have a ring, but he's made it very clear, for those of you not following the GOAT Vince Carter, that he does not want to just join a contending team just to go ring chase but not play. His intention has always been to play. That's why he signed with teams like the Sacramento Kings before they were even halfway decent, and most recently the Atlanta Hawks. The other likey I have for this episode is, since 2013, the Ohio State Buckeyes have had every single one of their starting cornerbacks drafted to the NFL. Every single one. Could you even imagine being an LSU fan thinking that their team is DBU? It couldn't be me.
Petty alert, petty alert, petty alert.
Could not be me. My no likey goes to the people out here really complaining that LeBron talked about being stunned about Magic Johnson's stepping down as president of the Lakers while on his HBO TV show, The Shop. We're supposed to think that LeBron can't talk about it on his own platform how he so chooses? Like he owes Magic anything after Magic just ran up on the press and told him before literally anyone else that he was stepping down? He's supposed to offer that same courtesy that he wasn't given? Come on, man. No likey to that. Kid, now is probably the time for you to adjust the volumes on your headphones while listening to this number 1 podcast in said headphones. My hate it is to Steph Curry. Steph Curry has a bad game, and somehow he skates under the radar every single fucking time. Every person's radar, he just skates right underneath it. In the Golden Snake Warriors Game 3 loss to the Rockets, the chef was cooking up a pile of shit. Shooting 0 of 6 on field goals for 0 points in fourth quarter and overtime. He finished with 17 points on a whopping 7 of 23 shooting in 45 minutes of play. One of those misses included a wide open breakaway dunk with 19 seconds left in overtime. Really think about paying a guy $37 million to miss a wide open layup. Then on top of that, in Game 4, the dude misses an opportunity to tie a game with a good look for 3 again. No one talks about it. Russell Westbrook, triple-double. Team loses. He fucking sucks. Steph Curry missing shots and being a big reason the Warriors lose? Fucking nothing. Oh, let me see your manager shoe-wearing dude with the longest, most forgiving leash in history. Not one fucking mention of him blowing a game. But when he makes a 3 dancing around and shoulder shimming on opponents in their face, we good. We show it. And worse, call him some fucking saint as if he's not being as much of a savage as Russell Westbrook is. The difference is, Westbrook at least keeps the same energy to their face instead of running the fuck away and celebrating. Oh, but Curry doesn't complain. He's humble. Bitch, we're talking about the guy who's throwing a mouthpiece into the crowd? The first row of spectators at a game? This is really the NBA's only unanimous MVP in history. And now old King Snake, KD, is carrying him to another title that, by the way, we won't be counting. Because this is a reminder that Kevin Durant has 0 rings and will continue to have 0 rings until he leaves the fucking snake hole of Oakland.
Petty alert, petty alert, petty alert.
Steph Curry is like Aaron Rodgers. We're all supposed to think that they're these humble superstars. Meanwhile, they celebrate like everyone else. They're cocky with their fucking shimmy and their discount double check. But then they try to act like they're not. They're extra cocky, but they don't own it. Listen, fool everyone else, y'all ain't fooling me. Steph Curry stands better shut the hell up before I come get Kevin Love to come check his ass into a missed 3 again. Wanna fucking know something? Kevin Durant has the same number of rings that Steph Curry had in points in Game 3's fourth quarter and overtime. Fucking 0. Sound it.
Petty alert, petty alert, petty alert.
Listen, that wasn't even You Played Yourself, but on that note, let's go right into You Played Yourself. Let this man, the Joker, do his talking.
And here we go.
First You Played Yourself goes to the bettors who back Maximum Security to win, place, or show, to the tune of approximately $9 million, according to betting statistics provided by online horse racing site twinspires.com. Bunch of degenerates. Y'all the people that watch that broadcast all day trying to get tips on how you can waste your money. Speaking of underperforming, You Played Yourself goes to Raptors guard Kyle Lowry. Dude is getting paid. He's on a $100 million contract over 3 years to put up 7-point games in the conference semifinals of the NBA playoffs. I know it was already savage and sounded the laugh on himself, but might as well do it to a teammate, right? Kawhi, hit it. You Played Yourself goes to Boston fans. Listen, it's important that you know I'm the biggest hockey fan you know. Big hockey guy over here. But Boston deserves nothing. Not one damn thing. Their fans lame as hell sitting down during most of a Game 5 crucial playoff game against the Blue Jackets. Sick and tired of that spoiled-ass sports town. And then you have one of your best players, Brad Marchand, doing a post-game interview after they won the series-clinching victory against the Blue Jackets with fucking one-word answers. This is the same dude sucker-punching hockey players in the back of heads, answering like he's some fucking savant like Bill Belichick. Dude is so perfect for that stupid-ass sports town. Match made in heaven. Fucking villains over there. Most importantly, go Jackets, go hockey.
Petty alert, petty alert, petty alert.
Oh, and speaking of Boston, You Played Yourself. Hey there, Celtics fans. Y'all mad at Paul Pierce or not? Man said the Bucks wouldn't win another game, yet the Celtics haven't won since he opened his stupid mouth. But anyway, Kyrie Irving, you just had to have your own team, huh? It ain't so easy without LeGod James, is it? Don't worry, it'll be forgiven when you join forces with them in LA. And just to keep pouring it on, Boston, your boy Bill Simmons said this Celtics team will win 67 games. LeVar's got this for you guys.
I'm undefeated, never lost.
Last but not least, one of my all-time least favorite athletes, Draymond the Woat Green. You Played Yourself. So last episode, one of our Yeah Fam or Not topics was about the Warriors-Rockets controversial referee-centered Game 1 of their series. Basically, the refs missed a bunch of calls, especially ones on Harden three-point attempts, and the Rockets ended up losing to the Snakes of Oakland. Then, the Woat himself, Draymond, after Game 2 of less complaining to officials, said the following, quote, "It's kind of embarrassing for the game of basketball of how much has been talked about fouls and officiating," end quote. Right on fucking cue, the Woat opens his stupid ass mouth, huh? Could you fucking imagine this guy saying that quote with a straight face like he did? The same guy who kicks opponents in their nuts. The same guy who was tied for the most technical fouls in the NBA this season. And the same guy whose 16 technical fouls, tied for first with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, were achieved in 12 and 7 fewer games, respectively. This guy truly is the fucking WOT. Could you imagine the audacity of this guy opening his mouth and trying to be the voice of reason? I mean, know who you fucking are. Be fucking aware, athletes. Nobody believes that shit out of you. Okay, as we can turn the volumes back up on our headphones, it's time for Who You Got and What You Feeling. Last episode, I did a little NFL draft recap of some different picks. I picked my best value pick, which was number 7, Josh Allen dropping to the Jags. A number 46 overall, Greedy Williams falling to the Browns. Talked about my winners and losers of the draft. And then I made my picks for the conference semifinals of the NBA playoffs, which are still ongoing. As a recap, I picked the Warriors over the Rockets in 6, the Blazers over the Nuggets in 6, the Celtics over the Bucks in 6, and the Raptors over Sixers in 7. This week, in a slow sports week, no new picks, especially since we're waiting around on the next round of playoffs. But I feel like it deserves mentioning that the least talked about series has probably been the best one, the Nuggets and Blazers. A 4 overtime game was one of them. They seem very evenly matched and back and forth. And a special shout out to the overreactors to each fucking game. Bucks lose game 1, series over. Raptors lose game 3, series over. Can y'all fucking chill and leave the spicy takes to your boy? That's not your lane, man.
I'm undefeated, never lost.
Speaking of LeVar, stay in your lane. That's for what I'm feeling. Game of Thrones. Yes, again. And that's for all you fucking Roger Eberts out there being overly critical of this season of the show. Just shut your mouths and fucking enjoy the show. If you want to have a debate with me, please. I welcome it. I'll tell you why it's good. Don't just assume those of us who enjoy it just are enjoying it. There's reasons we think it's good, just like there's stupid reasons you think it's bad.
Petty alert, petty alert, petty alert.
I can explain it. Hit your boy up. But as for what I'm feeling, Game of Thrones. Eat that. Fucking TV show critics out here. Meanwhile, you guys watching trash TV other than Game of Thrones trying to tell me what's a good show. That leads us to my too much sense for the week. The advice I love giving, but you didn't ask for. This week, it's about making small efforts with those close to you. Those little small efforts you make with your loved ones can be all the difference in your relationships becoming stronger. It's easy to be there when it's convenient, but the small stuff fills the gaps and sometimes mean the most. Check on your people, text them, call them. Go spend some quality time with them, undivided. If you have people you love out of town, go visit them. You'll never regret spending quality time and checking on people, okay? That's my too much sense for the week. That wraps up another spicy edition of the number one podcast in your headphones, Prem Brulee. I've been your host, Premal of the Play Call Network. As always, please rate and review the podcast. Pass it on to someone you know. Have them pass it on to someone they know. I would greatly appreciate that. While you're at it, please check out all of our other wonderful podcasts from the Play Call Network. We work really hard and appreciate you listening.